you've seen fish fingers being made in the factory. We thought you might like to have a go at making some yourself. Now, if you really want to impress people, you can tell them what the posh word for fish fingers is, which is goujons.
Ooh.
Okay, so if ever you're in a restaurant and it says goujons, really you're just talking about fish fingers. Okay, now to make these fish fingers, we just need 4 ingredients. We need some fish, so we've got a lovely pollock that's probably about 4 hours out of the sea, some flour, some eggs, and some breadcrumbs. That's it.
Wow.
Okay. Now,
and could you use other fish other than pollock?
Absolutely. You could use pretty much any fish you like. You could use some cod, some haddock, some salmon. In fact, the recipe that you've got in school is for the salmon fish fingers.
Ooh,
but
lovely.
because we're talking about pollock, we've changed it. It's that easy to change.
Great.
Okay. Now, before I get on with this, what we thought we'd show you is how to make tartar sauce. So if I can get some help from you guys doing that, that would be great. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, if I can get you, Chef, please, to chop my herbs for me.
Right,
all you need to do is put your scissors in the pot and chop away. Okay.
It's like
And then if
giving it a
I can
haircut.
get the tartar sauce being made. So I've got a clean mixing bowl. Okay. I've got some mayonnaise. I've got some lemon zest. I've got some chopped up gherkins, which are just a kind of pickled cucumber. I've got some nasturtiums, not capers, which are a nasturtium berry, okay? Nice peppery taste, okay? And also some lemon juice. So if I can get you, Chef, just to combine all of those in that bowl for me, that would be
Absolutely.
great.
No
I
problem.
think you're
Okay.
supposed to say yes, chef.
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef.
Yeah,
Thank you
chef.
very much. Right, now, when you're making your fish fingers, okay, top tip, use one hand, okay? Because if you use 2 hands, you will end up in a big mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip our fish, which we've cut into the size we want, in our flour. Okay. We're now going to dip it into our beaten egg.
Make it nice and sticky.
Yep, because what we want is we want something for our breadcrumbs to stick to. Now this is a really good recipe if you've got a bit of bread sticking around at home that's possibly no good for sandwiches because it's gone a bit stale, but you could use this to make some breadcrumbs, or you could make a load of breadcrumbs and then pop them in the freezer, and then you've got them ready whenever you want.
Lovely. It's nice and messy, isn't it, James?
It is, but this is why we only use one hand, so you've always got a clean hand.
Very
Pop
clever.
it in the pan. If you're cooking, you need to have an adult, okay? So, that's the one I've just popped in. This is the batch that I've made earlier. So we cook them for about 2 minutes on one side, and then probably about 2 minutes on the other.
Oh,
Okay.
they smell so good,
What
James.
you can do, they do smell good, don't they? What you can do, if you're not sure if they're cooked, is slice one open and have a look. It should be the same colour the whole way through. If it's not quite the same colour in the middle, give it a little bit longer. Okay. How are we doing with our sauce, chefs?
We're all done.
Final mix?
Well
Nice
done,
Excellent.
chef.
work.
Okay. We could make a fish finger sandwich with sliced bread, but we thought, why not make a wrap? So,
You can get more into a wrap, can't you,
you
James?
can.
Shove it all in.
You can, and it's easier
Have a
to
good
eat.
wrap.
It's food on the go. So we just need a wrap. We've got some nice shredded lettuce, a bit of tomato, a bit of colour, a bit of flavour. We need a couple of bits of our goujons or fish fingers that we've already cooked.
The Davids are, you're getting excited, aren't you, both of you?
So hungry right now.
We've been
And then-
smelling it for ages.
beautiful.
Sorry, Sam, get in front of you.
There
and
you go.
then a big dollop of our tartar sauce. Okay. Then, excuse me a moment, all we're going to do is give it a big old wrap up and we're good to go.
Lovely.
Okay.
I think James and David should have the first sample because they've been working very, very
They
hard.
have. So while I
think
slice
so.
this up, excuse fingers,
Great
chef, they are
stuff.
clean. I have
Thank you
washed
very
my
much,
hands.
chef.
There we go. Mind your
Bon
foot, chef.
appetit.
Brilliant.
Okay.
And of course, fish fingers are a good source of protein, which is really important for normal growth and strong muscles, and a source of calcium as well, which we need for healthy, strong teeth.